High in the misty mountains, nestled amongst towering peaks and whispering pines, lay a cozy village of fluffy-tailed rabbits. These weren't just any rabbits. They were known throughout the land for their remarkable leaps across the Whispering Gorge, a wide chasm that echoed with the mountain winds. Every year, the village held the Great Village Leap competition, a thrilling event where young rabbits showcased their springy skills. But there was one little rabbit named Rhea who always watched from the sidelines, her nose twitching with a mix of admiration and worry. You see, Rhea wasn't as confident in her jumping abilities as the other rabbits. Her leaps often felt wobbly, and she sometimes landed with a little oof instead of a graceful thump. The Whispering Gorge looked vast and a little bit scary to her. Rhea's best friend was a cheerful, bushy-tailed squirrel named Sam. Sam was a whirlwind of energy, always scampering up trees and leaping from branch to branch with incredible ease. He noticed Rhea's hesitation when the other young rabbits practiced their leaps. "Hey, Rhea, why aren't you joining the jumping practice? The Great Leap is just around the corner," Sam said in a bright, encouraging voice. "Oh, hi, Sam. I don't think I'm very good at leaping. My jumps always feel a bit floppy. And the Whispering Gorge looks so wide. What if I don't make it?" Rhea's voice was a little shaky. "But you haven't really tried, Rhea. I've seen you hop around the village. You're much springier than you think." "But the gorge is different, Sam. Everyone else makes it look so easy. They're all so assured. I just don't feel like I can do it." Sam sat beside Rhea, his tiny paws resting on the soft moss. He looked at his friend with kind eyes. "Rhea, do you remember when you were learning to nibble the toughest carrots? You kept trying, even when it felt like your teeth weren't strong enough. And now you can nibble the crunchiest carrot in the whole village." "Well, yes, I suppose so," Rhea said with a small smile. "But that's different from leaping across a giant gorge." "Is it really that different?" "Both take practice, and both take believing in yourself. You didn't give up on the carrots, did you?" Rhea thought about the crunchy carrots. Sam was right. She had felt like giving up then, but she kept trying, and eventually, she succeeded. "Listen, Rhea, I know you might be scared, but you're also strong and determined. I believe in you. And you know what? I'll be right there cheering you on during the Great Leap." Sam's belief in her sparked a tiny flicker of hope within Rhea. Maybe she could try. The days leading up to the Great Village Leap were filled with energetic practice jumps from the other young rabbits. Rhea still felt nervous, but with Sam's encouragement, she started practicing in a smaller, grassy meadow. Her first few jumps were indeed a little wobbly, but Sam was always there with words of support. "You see, Rhea? That was much better. You're getting more height. Try focusing on pushing off with your strong back legs," Sam said. Rhea listened to Sam's advice and kept practicing. Slowly but surely, her jumps became a little straighter, a little higher, a little more assured. Still, the thought of the Whispering Gorge made her tummy do flip-flops. The day of the Great Village Leap finally arrived. The whole village gathered at the edge of the Whispering Gorge. The air buzzed with excitement. Rhea stood with the other young rabbits, her heart thumping like a drum. One by one, the rabbits took their leaps. Some were long and graceful, others a little shorter but still successful. Then, it was Rhea's turn. She looked at the wide expanse of the gorge, the wind whispering below. Doubt crept into her mind. "I can't do this. I'm not good enough," she whispered to herself. But then she heard a familiar, cheerful voice from the sidelines. "You can do it, Rhea. I believe in you. Remember all your practice. You're strong and brave." Rhea looked at Sam, his bushy tail waving with encouragement. She took a deep breath, remembering his words, remembering her practice, remembering the crunchy carrots. For the first time, instead of focusing on her fear, she focused on believing in herself. She wiggled her nose, took a few steps back, and then she ran. She pushed off with all her might, her powerful back legs propelling her forward. For a moment, she was airborne, soaring through the air above the Whispering Gorge. It was the longest, most graceful leap Rhea had ever made. She landed safely on the other side with a triumphant thump. The whole village erupted in cheers. Sam scampered over to Rhea, his eyes shining with pride. "Rhea, you did it! I knew you could." I did it! I actually did it! I believed I could, Rhea beamed. Rhea had not only leaped across the Whispering Gorge, but she had also taken a giant leap in believing in herself. From that day on, Rhea wasn't just a rabbit in the mountain village. She was Rhea, the rabbit who dared to doubt her doubts and discovered the amazing power within herself. And she always remembered that believing in yourself is the first step to achieving anything you set your mind to. If you like our videos, do like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.